Oh, it's going? Okay. Hey everyone, it's Nicole. I just wanted to come back today for a video about the Whole30. So I know I haven't had a video out in like a million years, and I need to switch this. This is my bookshelf. Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Okay, that was really obnoxious. But anyways, today I just want to talk to you guys about the Whole30 and just about some of the health changes I want to talk about on my channel, and just promoting healthy choices and putting it out there to keep myself more accountable in my healthy choices, and hopefully it'll help someone else. Okay, so back in July of 2019, I think it was late July through most of August, I completed a round of Whole30, which was really difficult. A really quick overview of what Whole30 is. It's 30 days, a challenge for 30 days, where you strip everything out of your diet that's not whole foods, and you take away things that are common and that commonly give digestive issues to people, like dairy, legumes, sugar, alcohol, and any kind of grains, gluten or non-gluten grains. And you take that out of your diet for 30 days. You focus on just eating whole foods. You eat whole, you don't have to eat them whole, you can cut them up. But eating whole foods, eating vegetables, fruit, meat, eggs, that kind of stuff. You can have nuts, seeds. Yeah, that's about it. That's about it. It's but there's so many different varieties of those foods, and the way that you prepare them, and what type of variety together in one meal you do. So there's lots of variety in that. It just sounds like not a whole lot because you're cutting out grains, which is a lot of what I was eating as filler foods in my meals: rice, pasta, bread, that kind of stuff. And you're replacing it with filling yourself up with vegetables, including potatoes. Potatoes, I think, were one of the things that I used a lot. I know were one of the things I used a lot to fill my meals. One of the pros of the Whole30 that I experienced is just a decline in how bloated I am. I think we don't realize how much our foods affect like the water weight that we're carrying and stuff like that. And when you're eating a lot of vegetables, just how your body more efficiently uses the foods that you are eating. Also, because I wasn't eating sugar, and that's one of my things, is that I have a really bad sugar addiction, is that I wasn't, I'm trying to think of how I'm supposed to say that, how I should even say this. I wasn't burning sugar. My body started burning fat, which is like where you want to be, where you want to get yourself, because you definitely don't need refined sugar in your life. And that's why I really like that it just completely eliminates it. It eliminates all sugar except for what's found naturally in fruit as you're eating the whole fruit. So you can't have stevia, monk fruit sweetener, honey, maple syrup, none of that. No sweeteners, artificial or natural, unless it comes from fruit. Now, that's where you can kind of get into other territories, but I won't go into that right now, about the whole like making things look like other things and taste like other things, and using dates, because I know that's like a whole argument about you shouldn't have anything with dates in it, or it's fine to have things with dates in it. So we're not getting into that in this video. Okay, so a couple of tips that I have for doing a Whole30 is, one is to keep a calendar to cross off. If you are someone like me who's a visual person, having a calendar stuck on my refrigerator that had 30 days on it and I could cross a day off every night was such a visual encouragement to me that I highly recommend it. Another thing is to do this with someone else. Now, you get into the whole thing of, well, you shouldn't force your family into eating how you're eating, and that is totally a personal decision for each person to make. For us, it's me and my husband, and we have a almost 1.5-year-old. What we did is I made all of my meals pretty much, and but I made my husband separate lunches for him to take to work, but I do that anyway, so I wasn't adding extra work on myself. I make his lunches separately anyways, and pack his breakfast and everything like that, so that wasn't an issue. And he ate everything I made as far as our suppers. He ate all of it, no problem. He also really loves healthy food, so that wasn't an issue. And then my son is basically the same way. He ate what I was eating plus other things. He still ate other healthy things that I couldn't eat at the time, like whole grain crackers and rice cakes and just stuff like that he normally would eat that I just couldn't eat. But it wasn't like I was adding extra work to myself to make my meals specifically special and then changing it for them. But I know everyone, that's different in every family. Sometimes the whole family does Whole30, sometimes just one person does Whole30, sometimes just the adults do Whole30. So basically all that to say is get someone who's doing it with you, because it helps tremendously. I had my friend do it with me. She was actually the one who suggested that we do it, so we could give each other recipes that we had tried. We could give each other ideas of different foods to eat for breakfast, lunch, supper, whatever. And we could also just talk to each other about how you're feeling. You go through this whole roller coaster ride on the Whole30, I feel like, because you're detoxing your body from the stuff that you had been previously putting into your body, and then it becomes more stable. I don't know what that was. More stable as you kind of go longer through the 30 days. Okay, another tip is, I think we're on tip number 3, is to keep your fridge stocked all the time. And by fridge, I mean just always have food that you can eat. And I highly recommend also having food that you can eat easily. Because there will be times, just like during your life, where it's hard for you to set aside the time to cook, or if you haven't meal prepped a meal, then it makes it a lot harder, and you might be pressed for time, you might be running out of the house. So it's just good to have things stocked and ready to go. And if you're starving and you have nothing in your house that's compliant, you will probably not eat something compliant, because you gotta eat when you're hungry. Well, you don't have to eat when you're hungry, but most people eat when they're hungry if you have food. Okay, anyways, that was a long ramble. Another thing is to get things that you like, but also try new things. So I am very particular about the types of vegetables that I like, but I did try a few new vegetables doing the Whole30, and since the Whole30, that I wouldn't necessarily say I like them, but I tried them, and that's what's important. Use Pinterest. Pinterest will probably be your best friend, because you can find so many different unique and cool recipes and meal ideas and meal plans and grocery lists and everything like that you could possibly need. So go get on Pinterest and look up Whole30. There's bukus of information. Another thing, I think we're on like 6 is to eat enough. This is one of the things that been Whole30ers, what do you call people who do Whole30? There's what a lot of people call the Whole30 police, and that's people in the forums that are very particular about stuff. And one of the things is that if you're going Whole30 completely by the book, is that you're not supposed to snack. The whole idea is to fuel your body enough in your 3 meals during the day that you don't need snacks. However, I snacked on Whole30. It is what it is. But the underlying thing of that is just to eat enough. Make sure you're eating enough throughout the day to not get to that point of complete starvation and then you have nothing and it's a whole thing. So, and then the last thing that I want to say is give yourself some grace. This is hard. This was hard for me. It's hard for my friend. There will be times where you may accidentally eat something that has an ingredient that you're not supposed to have. And some people say restart your Whole30 at that point. Other people say it's fine, give yourself some grace. But I say give yourself some grace to make that decision on your own. If you feel like you need to restart because you ate something with soy in it or whatever it may be, then restart. But let yourself decide that. That's my advice. That may not be by the book, but that's my advice. Anyways, so this video is part of what I'm going to try to do. Sorry, I keep messing with my hair. I know it's annoying. Eee, stop. Okay, so part of what I just did it again. Okay, this video is going to be part of what I hope to do a series called HEALTHTOBER. Wow, I'm cool. Okay, so it's called, I'm going to call it HEALTHTOBER. I'm going to talk a lot about Whole30 and things to help you prepare for a Whole30, items that helped me have a successful round of Whole30, how to prepare yourself, how to prepare your food, how to meal prep, how I meal prep, some of the meals that I love that we're still eating even though I'm not on the Whole30 right now. And then transitioning into November, I am planning, unless something comes up, I'm planning to do about 3 weeks of a Whole30 reset. That is something that they encourage you to do an entire round of Whole30 with reintroduction. That's a whole nother thing. Before you do any kind of mini rounds, but I'm going to try to do 3 weeks, about 3 weeks in November, starting on November 1st and going through about the 21st. And I'm going to try to make some food vlogs about what I'm eating on some of those days. So stay tuned. Keep me accountable. This will hopefully keep myself accountable. I need to stop messing with my hair because it's annoying me, and I'm pretty sure it's annoying people who are watching this video right now, but I just keep doing it. Anyways, let me know down below if you guys have ever done a Whole30, or if you want to do a Whole30, or if you eat paleo or keto or whatever you do. Just let me know down below because I want to hear from you guys. And I hope you are all having a good, what's today? Thursday. I'm going to hopefully get this up by tonight, but we'll see how long it takes me to edit all of the blubbers that I put in this video. Okay, I think that's all. Bye.